Sinus is bad. The sinus is very bad, guys. Any case, it should be better now. Come up, 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 Patriots. I'm just joking, guys. That it's just a very bad, a very bad, a very bad away is NXA. What is NXA? I think I think the fiber should be. I think the fiber should be. Good evening, Mr. Big Brr. It's good, beautiful. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I am on Zara Fiber now. It's weird though because the the data it didn't work, but it's but I must get a different router for my fiber because the 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 rains the rains doesn't cover my whole house. You understand? So if I'm upstairs, it is very bad upstairs. Did you see your last breakdown? Video lag most of the video. Yes, I did. The problem that happened there was while I was recording that video, right? Because you probably saw I recorded that video. That video was recorded at 7 o'clock in the morning. While I was recording that video, the camera it died. The camera died. So I didn't know until I was done with the video. So when I re-looked at the footage, I had to redo the gold part all over again with the camera. Also, you understand, that is where the problem came in. So I was never gonna do that whole video because I was gonna do that video on Sunday, but on Sunday I fell asleep at 7 o'clock. Then I woke up the next morning at 5 o'clock. And you know what? Me, I must work out, my brother. I must work out. That is how I can sit here, you know, must, you can't just have to me not go there. Any case, yes, my brother, content creation problems. You inspired to me so much, bro. I will become the biggest scammer. Uh, you should, we need that. Do you have any running trades? No, 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 no. I'm not a gold trader, and very, gold's not very. I wouldn't go there to gold. Um, so yeah, workout tips, my brother. To work out, like I say to people, I to to work out is all about having the correct nutrition. It's about eating the right foods. So before I came on the live, I had 2 cans of tuna in noodles and 6 boiled eggs. So it's not nice food you must eat with here, but you need to get that protein in. And tonight, later again, I'm gonna get to, I had lamb chops for breakfast with 4 boiled eggs. Then I had a protein shake. Then I had that meal now. After this, I'm gonna eat again. Boil another 6 eggs and with a double scoop protein shake. You just go like that whole day, carbs and protein. Okay, guys, let's see. You're mad to run your trades on gold. Yes, my brother, we don't trade gold. You must work out. You can't look like those bad. Yes, 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 yes. You must work out. Yes, how are you all? We are doing good. You're mad to run trades on gold. Yeah, trade gold. Gold's not very safe to trade at the moment. Do you drink creatine? Yes, I do. I drink creatine. I I drink creatine while I am busy working out, basically. So I have creatine mixed with what's this, BCs, amino acids, that stuff. I try and consume everything while I work out. Raul, did you catch that drop? No, my brother. What? Which happens really fast. How are you, fam? We good. We good. We good. Everybody. Some burritos, at least. Your tuna noodles, high in sodium, natural creatine, mad routine. Yeah. So if you want to work out, it's all about eating. Yeah, guys. Look here. I can tell you guys something, right? We we eat. I eat. I eat a lot, but I eat foods that are high in protein. What is the benefits of creatine? I don't know. I just heard somebody said you must take creatine, and then I took it, and now I'm here. What is this now? Hey, Rolio, please correct your trading view. Next time you do Forex breakdown, you have to tell me what needs to be corrected. You can't tell me you must correct the the problem, but you don't tell me what needs to be corrected. So you have to tell me exactly what is the problem, my brother. What is the problem? What is the problem? Um, what is Trump doing? Problem after problem. Why don't you trade gold? The reason why I don't trade gold, because gold is very expensive to trade. Right? Most of you might think gold is easy. It's not, but gold is expensive to trade. You understand? And yeah, gold is just very expensive to trade, because if you've ever traded gold, you would understand what I mean when I say gold is expensive to trade, because the price per pip is, I'm okay with looking at a one lot or a two lot size on a USD JPY trade, but a one lot or a two lot on gold with some crazy slips and nah. Um, what is it makes people tired after the workout. W Rolios, salute bro. What scammer do you have list to beat up? No, I'm not beating any scammers up, guys. I'm actually here to give you guys some updates, but Yellow Prat Bayer, you guys like to talk a lot, so every time I come here, I get all of these questions. Then I don't even get time to speak about what I came here to speak about in the first place. So you guys throw me completely off from what I came here to talk about, because why? When I come here to say something, then people always throw me completely off. Steak only? No, my brother. I don't have money for steak only. Steak is expensive. You guys know what? No, I bought 3 pieces of lamb chops, like this small, not even that big. Three pieces. It was 106 rand. Then I also bought 15 pieces of chicken fillets, and that was, I think, 170 rand. I thought to myself, yo, look at the difference. It was frozen. Oh yeah, I just spoke about that now. There was a problem with that recording on Monday, guys. I apologize. Tamaf is my bad. Helps with bulk, retains a lot of water. Also good. Thank you, sir. That is the best method for recovery. What about Mozambican scammers? We are gonna go with them. What leverage do you use? Whatever the prop firm offers. Are you bulking or cutting? I would probably say I'm always bulking, because I'm always eating. We go full margin on Euro USD. Exactly. Not really do it. 10 rice steak isn't that bad. You meal prep? No, I don't meal prep. And the reason why I don't meal prep is because sometimes in between I do buy some very bad food that I'm not supposed to eat. So I make the foods every day. So every morning I would try and make the food for the day. You understand? So I would boil maybe enough mixed vegetables for the day. I would boil enough rice for the day, and I would make enough chicken breast for the day, maybe 5 or 6 pieces of chicken breast, cut them all up, mix them, and then eat them like that throughout the day. Guys, this is not a nutritional life here. You picked the less popular video last time on the giveaways. No, I don't. The thing is like this. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. So you are right with what you're saying there. But sometimes I forget, man. I'm getting old, guys. Like sometimes I forget what my own rules are. I know I say that I always look at the video that does the best, but when the prop firm comes and they change the giveaways and the way you must do the giveaway, then you forget how you must do it. Because why? When I used to give away the accounts every day, I used to choose the best video. You are right, but now they changed the giveaway, so I forgot about that again, man. Yeah, sorry, my friend, but you are right. I'm gonna do another giveaway again in this week. Maybe Saturday we'll do 5 videos, 5 accounts again. Then I will choose, like my master said there. Now you are 100% right, my brother, with what you are saying. Where are we now? Look here, like, share, subscribe, and goes the scammers. They goes quiet. Yes, guys, please like the live, man. You know what? Seeing that you are here, just leave a like there. Because it costs money to talk here. It costs money to talk. How much is your calorie intake per day? I'm not gonna lie to you, my brother. I don't know. I see me. I eat. I like to eat, so I eat. That is all I do. I eat. I eat. Just I can tell you. I probably eat about 100 to 110 grams of protein a day. That I know. Calories I don't know. I sometimes can't even track it, but that is what I do. I understand you do your thing. I don't weigh food, my brother. Just open my YouTube channel. Some advice, brother. Creating content, my brother. You must post every day. You must post videos every day. I'm gonna tell you guys something. About this also. What you buy is on the index. Probably still short term, long, and then from there we can go meditate Rolio for clarity. Now I meditate there on Ghost of Yo Day. I will keep on trying till I get a giveaway account. Yes, my brother, don't worry. Many people have said that, and then they win the account. Right hand for barbecue and left. Exactly. That is how you're supposed to do it. Linka, we must get information. Oh, gee, these people are getting you to talk. Yeah, yes. There's people, you come here to talk about one thing, and then you sit here and you talk about many other things. Where was I, Wukal? Yeah. So here's the thing, guys. Oh yeah. So I have been doing Nigerian videos, right? When I say Nigerian, it sounds like I'm swearing because I'm kind of dragging out. Nigerian content this month, right? Nigerian community people. Oh, yes. Woo! Some of those people they are rude. Have you guys seen some of the comments? Oh, what? Those guys are. Some of those Nigerian guys. Yes. I have never ever seen people being so rude. Some of those guys are very rude, you guys. I had to afterwards think to myself, yay, must I still cover content? Because we had a video scheduled about which is still gonna come out tomorrow regardless. It's coming. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got some information video about Nigerian. What's his name? Depo Willis and his friends. And those comment section. Go look at the comments on that video of Habib Forex that was scamming. There was one guy who said to me, well, what did he say? You MF, who do you think you are? Listen to what he's saying now. He saying that you MF, who do you think you are? Habib Forex was forced to trade with he was forced to trade that account, he doesn't really do it. So that is what he's saying. He's saying that he was forced to trade the account. He doesn't, that's not what he normally do. And I go through the comments, wow, yo, those people will fight you. It is like, it is like these guys are their president. Those guys, they defend these guys like there is no tomorrow. I have never seen a country or a community defending their people like that. So when you expose or you cover a Nigerian scammer, you must be, you just watch that last video that I made of that guy. You will hear me say in that video, I'm not saying he's a scammer. Whole time in that video I'm saying, no, I'm not saying he's a scammer. You will hear this here in that video. I'm not saying he's a scammer. I'm not saying, I have to say that because sometimes these guys, they don't watch. They just listen to respond to you. Yo, brother, I was going through that comments of that video because who, and you see the reason why I go through some of the comments for, especially when we are doing a different country, is because mostly in the comments you find people will talk about other people who is also scammers in that country. Then you go through the comments and you sit there and you check, yo, yay. There's a lot of strong people in here in this comment section. But you know what now? I'll tell you guys something. You give them facts, they give you emotions. Exactly, my brother. So if you are a new creator, if you're into content creating or if you want to get into content creating, one thing you must understand is that the world of the internet world, it will always be divided. It, no matter what you say and no matter what content you do, it will always, the comment section, it will always be divided, and you have to be prepared for that. Because why? Things like that can easily demotivate you from continuing to make content for that niche or for that platform or for that specific topic, because you might be a new creator in the space and then and update, what do you mean update to 5G? My brother, I have got fiber, I have got fiber, I have got 100 meg download and a 50 meg upload. I pay 1,000 rand per month for that fiber. I downloaded 100 gig game in 3 hours. How do you mean I must update to 5G, my brother? I'm on fiber, guys. Please respect me now. I'm not on LTE anymore. I'm not on LTE. I'm on fiber. Please respect. It's not mine. It can't be me. Because I can run a speed test for you now and I can show you 100 Mbps. No problem. Because it would have said there, your internet connection is very low. I don't think it's my internet. I can even put my TV on and I can hit you with a 4K video on my TV. Must I hit you with a 4K video? Hey, to show you. Let me show you. But now YouTube is gonna, please YouTube, I just want to show this guy. Please don't, let me hit you with a 4K video, my brother, just to prove to you. Where's that video? Let me just pause it. Let me show you. Oh yeah, YouTube gonna. Let me hit you with a 4K video. There, but it mustn't show the. There, full 4K. You see there? There, 4K quality. We go back. You know, we go back there. And you play full 4K. I'm gonna play it here so you can see, right? It's playing full 4K. And I'm gonna bring it up there so you can see. 4K. He's playing in 4K. 4K, my brother. How do you tell me I must update to 5G, my brother? You must respect me. Respect, my brother. Full fiber. I'm on a full fiber line here. You know, the fastest fiber you can. Whoa. I thought this thing was put down, but you must respect me, guys. Respect. When I was struggling, I'm no longer struggling with cheap internet like I did before. You know, I've got the full fiber line. So if your screen is doing this, it's not me. It cannot be me. It is impossible. Back in the days, I used to take the blame for slow internet, guys. But now I can't. So let's get back to go to what I was saying. What's up, brothers? For everybody who's just joined, welcome. So what I was saying is that when you are a creator, right? You are a creator, a content creator, and you want to start a YouTube channel, right? We want to start a YouTube channel for you, right? You want to start a YouTube channel. You must remember that you must not let people in the comment section make you feel bad or sad or make you feel like you are not doing a good job, because a lot of people, they get impacted by negative comments. You guys understand? So when I go through the comments, 2-3 years, if I had to go through comment sections, I would have probably felt very bad and said, whoa, please don't say that. But nowadays, nah, you can't really, because I've learned one thing, right? So I've learned that the comment section will always be divided. And one thing you must learn is that people are entitled to have an opinion and to express themselves. You can't block people from saying, Terminator, how are you? Your video waste on daily here by me. I think that yes, my brother, I'm on 4K. I have the fastest internet line in my neighborhood. Me. I have the fastest internet here. So you can't tell me it's lagging. If it's lagging, then there's nothing I can do. But that's the thing with creating content. That's the first thing that you must remember. The second thing you have to remember, when you are creating content, okay, when you are creating content, right, you must be creative in the content that you create also, which means that think of a content creator as a comedian, right? As a comedian, when you go to a comedian show for the first time, you're gonna laugh for the jokes because it's your first time there. But if you come back tomorrow and that comedian tells the same jokes tomorrow, obviously you're gonna say, we have heard that joke before. You understand? So that is why I tell people that you cannot expect of me to come onto YouTube every day and tell you about Bandile, tell you about Nasdaq Ninja, tell you about DJ Coach, tell you about Lesiba, tell you about Nutty Traders. You cannot. People is still asking me, bro, why don't you expose South African traders anymore? And I said that we will continue to expose South African traders when something new and something more concrete comes up for these guys. Because why? You cannot talk about the same people about the same thing day in and day out. That is not what it means to be a creator. It's your job as a creator to find topics that people might be interested in watching. So that is for that guy who asked for tips. You understand? So you guys must remember why you will sometimes you'll see videos, the type of videos I create, they come out of nowhere, right? They come out of nowhere, and the topics they come out of nowhere, and it comes out of everywhere. You understand? Because I'm trying to reach a broader audience, number one, and number two is trying to bring something a little bit different. Because why? Otherwise, you're gonna hear, yo, what's up, you guys? We just found out Bandile scamming somebody. Yo, what's up, you guys? Nasdaq Ninja scamming somebody. Oh, DJ Code scammed somebody again. Oh, did you see what did Lesiba do? Oh my God, did you guys see what did Nutty Traders do? It's a cycle. It's a cycle. You know, so like, you know, it's good. You've created the awareness. There's nothing I'm going to do. It's now been exactly a year. It's been 1 year. Where are we now? Yes, the 14th of October. It's been exactly 1 year. Right? It's been exactly 1 year since the FSCA made the announcement to say that you need a license to be providing signal services, right? I can give you a long list of people who does not have a license, who is still providing services that they need a license for. You want me to make a video and tell you who those people are? Again, when there's no accountability, nothing, nux. There's no accountability. The FSCA, whoa, let me not talk about the FSCA because the FSCA will come for me talking about them quicker than they would probably go after these guys. So that is what I tell you guys. There's no accountability. 4K advice. Yes, that is why you guys see the video quality that I'm uploading nowadays. The videos are uploaded in 2K, not 1080 anymore. The quality of the videos is now 2K. And as soon as I get rid of that MacBook or that Mac Mini, I'm going to upload in 4K. Then you can see me, you know, then you can see me at my best. Make more videos, my brother. Yes, we make more videos. You know, there's many scammers out there in the world. 1 year, it feels like yesterday. Yes, 1 year. One year. 1 year. Last year in October, the FSCA made a statement to say that you now require a license to be providing financial services. A full year. I'll never forget that day. It was the biggest day in history. Nothing. I don't want to talk about the FSCA, guys. 1 year. So, Raul, what is up, my brother? The videos are 4K, but the lives are 440p, though. I can't help for your internet that are slow, my brother. I'm running 4K. Thank you. Danko. Any case, FSCA not really taking scammers seriously anymore. To be honest with you, right? I have no idea what the FSCA is doing. I have no idea, really. When it comes to scammers, because you don't see them going after, yes, that is the point that you're trying to make. The FCA is not that is why my engagement with the FCA is not there anymore. I haven't spoken to them again. Nothing, because why? I said to them, let me work for you. I'll work for you for free, like I'm working on YouTube for free. So I can work for you for free. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to give me anything. Let me work for you. I will work for you. No money, no title, nothing. We can solve this problem quicker together because I'll be able to get you these people. You know Bandile. You know Bandile. Do you guys know what Bandile did? See, I could have made a video on Bandile also about what he did. Bandile, he changed the signal group and he removed all the content in that signal group. He changed the group of the signals name to something about AI. The group is now not called the signal group anymore. It's now called the AI group. And remember, people paid for that. Over 3,000 people paid for that. He just changed it. He said to people that this group isn't what you expected it to be anymore. You are now here. That is why I say, you understand. People have been reporting people like what's his name, the Punisher is the Punisher FX. What's this guy's name? The guy, that guy with the Mercedes, green Mercedes. They've reported that guy to the FSCA also 5-6 times. Nothing happened. The FSCA sent me an email when the FSCA sent me an email 2 weeks ago. Listen to this. The FSCA sends me an email 2 weeks ago for a report that I did in June or July month. So I replied to the email. I said, you know what? How do you expect me to remember what I sent you 5-6 months ago? You cannot come here now and ask me for information that I have sent to you 5 months ago. They replied to me now 5 months later. Oh, can you just... I was like, what are you even talking about, guys? Because why? When I submitted that information, I have submitted it with the proof. And now you are asking me 5 months later to send you proof. Where must I get proof? Where must I get proof? You understand? But yeah, let me chill out. They're like the police, better when the community deal with the scammers. No, that is true. But you see, the thing is like this: people are impacted negatively every day on a daily basis, right? Every day on a daily basis. People are negatively impacted by these guys all the time. All the time. Facebook Marketplace is the biggest scamming world that you can find. TikTok, another scamming place. Where every time you swipe up, do you want to work from home? Oh, are you still working a 9 to 5? You're working so hard. But guess what? I am now doing an extra income. I now have a side job. Do you want to learn about the side job? Click the link. Get my WhatsApp number in my bio. It is only $90 per month. You can get the medium package. All that stuff is going there on TikTok. Every time you swipe up to TikTok, you want to join, Capital 40. Do you want to join Love Bad? Do you want to join this? And you swipe up. Do you want to buy a robot? Swipe up. Guys, just join my signal group. It's the best. You swipe up. Guys, Mike Forex course is the best. Swipe up. The next guy says, don't pay for courses. Just join my Telegram group. Sign up through my affiliated link. Make sure you deposit $100. But you're like, yeah, but you just said, now I'm not going to pay for any of this. Right? There's scammers everywhere. You ask yourself, who is the people in charge of overlooking this whole scamming area? You know what now? We investigated there. You can go and look on the People's Assembly. Go look on the People's Assembly. Go and Google and type there, who is Rolio Jack? And they'll tell you that you see me. Rolio Jack is the guy who investigated the Gayton McKenzie scam, and it was published, and you'll find it on the People's Assembly space. You know how much work we've put into investigating the person who is using Gayton McKenzie's profile to scam people. You know how far we had to dig to get that guy? We got banking, everything we got of that guy. And we sent it through to Gayton McKenzie. That guy did nothing with the information, right? Nothing. He did nothing. And then you find people within his comment section that will tell him, but here's this guy who scammed us. There's somebody who's using your profile and they scammed me, and there's somebody using your profile who scammed me. You understand? If he used the video and he published it to his platform, people would have seen the video and they would have realized, okay, we need to stay away from these type of scams. But they don't do that. He's not invested in that. These guys, they don't invest in those type of things. That is why I say, who is the people who are overseeing scams? Because why? One Saturday, I'm going to sit on YouTube and I'm going to go live on my PC, and I'm going to take you guys through Facebook Marketplace. We might call a couple of people also. And I will show you the amount of scammers that are on Facebook. Look at the Uber scammers that you get, people who are ordering Ubers and then something happens to them when it gets there. My question is, who is the governing body who is supposed to oversee that these scams are being reduced? Who is the people who are seeing this? Who is the people that are supposed to see this? It's not my job. It's not my job. I'm not the guy who says that you're going to jail for scamming somebody, or we going to focus on regulating or not regulating scammers. Who is the people supposed to be responsible for this? Because you look left, right, and center, and you see there's a scam taking place. If it's not an investment scam, that somebody's trying to sell you through Telegram. There's a Sanlam investment group on Telegram also, where people are literally scamming. I can see they are scamming the people. Where's Sanlam? What is Sanlam doing about this? Where are the people who are supposed to be there to warn their people, to say, yay, don't fall for this, right? This is not really Sanlam. I can show you guys everything that I'm talking about. There's literally a group where people are talking Afrikaans in that group. They are speaking Suiwer Afrikaans. Suiwer Afrikaans. And I can tell you it's probably most likely not even Afrikaners that are running that Telegram group. Can tell you that. It's probably, again, people are saying they're on the other side of the world who is busy scamming South Africans through this. You pay me, I will flip, and we will do that. There's so many scams. I can literally take you guys through thousands and thousands and thousands of scammers right now, but there's nothing happening. So the question is, what do you think I must do? What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to make a video today, and there's nothing. I even said to the FSCA, why don't you set up little offices, like little stalls within malls to educate people, especially the elderly, like the older people. Educate these people because they are vulnerable to being scammed, because they spend a lot of time on Facebook. They're on Facebook all the time, so it's easy to scam older people. People who go on Marketplace, people are dying. People have lost their lives on Marketplace. You ask yourself, who is supposed to be the guy who oversees these scams? And you realize, but next time, now you tell them, make me that guy. And you don't pay me. You don't pay. I don't want to be paid. You make me that guy. You give me a nice office, right? Nice office, and you say, you are in charge to investigate social media scams. Here is 20 people who's going to report to you. We're going to pay them. It's fine, and you bring these people to a halt. You stop these people. I will do it and you don't have to pay me, but there's people out there who's getting paid to do this, who is not even fucking doing it. Not even doing it. People are so obsessed with people are so obsessed. You know what? No, I was thinking about it the other day, right? I was thinking about the other day. We live in a society where our political leaders have become influencers. They're more worried about what's happening. They pick up a little dirt there, and then they take a photo and they put it on social media. There you go. There's problems. We have problems that we have to deal with. We have underlying problems that we deal with. And in South Africa, we've got, the scams are everywhere. You get an SMS, you think it's from your bank? No. That's also a scam. Everything, everywhere you look, you're going to get scammed, and nobody is there. You go to the police, I got scammed. Yeah, don't worry. We will find him. Okay. When? Don't worry. We will find him. Maybe not today, but we will find him. Don't worry. Don't worry. Now, you see, so you are going through all of these motions. In any case, let me go through this. Our country is slow when it comes to, yes, 100%, my brother. Very, very slow. I'm trying to send you a full video proof of DJ codes. Here you send only recorded. Don't have pics when screenshots sent, so I could send you a video. So what I must do, send me, you can email me the video. You can email me the video, or you can send it to me, or you can, if you don't have my email, drop me a message on Instagram now. I will read it when I'm done here, and then I'll give you my email, and then you can, or you can, I'll give you my Telegram. You can send it through Telegram also. They are not serious enough. They're taking it lightly. Yeah, it's nothing, guys. So that is why I say to people, stop being so fascinated about why I am not talking about South African scammers. You know, don't be so fascinated about that, because my main goal and some people's main aims is not the same. I'm not here to make money off YouTube, because why? I have shown you guys numerous times the YouTube ad revenue, right? It doesn't even pay the what can I say here now? The electricity maybe. You understand? We are here to deliver a message, and that message needs to be delivered as far as it can go. It's not when you're delivering a message in South Africa, here's nothing going on. So you're trying your best. How many videos was made about me being reporting these guys to the FSCA already? Many videos. You can go on my YouTube channel. Many videos reporting these guys to the FSCA. Alles nog altijd. It's the same people doing the same stuff, but they've been reported to the FSCA. When I was talking to the FSCA about Bandile, I said, can you just at least issue a public statement to warn this guy, to warn the public against this guy? There's Bandile still operating as if nothing happened. So you tell me, do you really think that a person like me, whose main purpose or whose main aim was to hold these people accountable, do you really think somebody like me is motivated to make videos about people when they are not being held liable for what they are doing? I'm just making videos to just keep telling people about them. Oh, look there, he did it again. FSCA, look there, he did it again. FSCA goes like, yeah, it's cool, hey? It's cool. Just, we'll get him, man. Don't worry, we'll get him. I have nothing against the FSCA. The FSCA has probably got more important things to do, and they might not, I don't know. But I'm not gonna. All of them have the history and sell useless courses. They all are the same. You know what? There's one thing I've learned. South Africa's got a diverse portfolio of scammers. Namibia, they only do account management scamming. Nigeria, so far, those scammers there, they are the biggest. In Nigeria, they are the biggest scammers. Nigerian scammers will clone your profile and scam people pretending to be you when they are not. You know what? If you ever go on Telegram, no, and you search Rolio Jack, you will find a lot of profiles about me on there. You know, all of those profiles are created by Nigerians. And you know how I know? Because I've once taken the liberty to investigate who is using my profile. I made a video about that. I even had a video call with that scammer. I know exactly how he looks. And I have posted that video on YouTube. You can actually go and watch it to see how they look. And I asked him, why are you using my profile to scam people? And he said that there's no money in Nigeria. He's poor, so he needs to do whatever he can to scam people. So what do? Is they look for creators in South Africa. They clone their profiles on Telegram, create profiles, name them after that, and then they create groups. Then they post that links in. They go into Facebook forex trading groups. You see, sometimes if you go into a group and you check the comments and you see all of these people spamming these Telegram link groups there, that is them. Click the link, you go there, you see blue screens, blue screens. You see You see testimonials of people. You think it's the truth. You think it's real. It's all made up stuff. Do you even know how they get the testimonials? Man, as I tell you how they get, they are so, they get people to make testimonials before you get the money. They get you to make a testimonial, right? So you send them the money and they want to, and then they tell you your money is ready. Then they will tell you, make a testimonial video. They'll tell you, make a testimonial video. Do you think if you make the testimonial video, you're going to get your money? No. They will take your testimonial video, block you, and they will use your testimonial video to scam the next person. They'll take people's Facebook accounts also. They'll take your Facebook account, take your own testimonial video, post it to your own Facebook, and then scam your own friends through there also. There is the lengths. Now, people like myself who would spend a lot of time investigating scammers. I can see these things from a mile away. You see these things happening. You don't have to pay me to tell you who's a scammer and who is conducting unlawful financial businesses in South Africa. Easy, I'll tell you. Nothing. You don't have to pay me. You understand? But the government is working very hard on law-abiding citizens, holding them accountable. SARS has gone out of their way, to hit people. But you've got people who's not even authorized that's doing all types of businesses here. They are scamming people, left, right, and center. Any case, Rhino Fix at the start of the video. Oh, my name is not. Rhino Fix at the start of the video at 041. There's a screenshot of FNB first to withdraw e-wallet voucher. So it's all day 29. But these my name is not Rhino, my brother. And I don't think I look like Rhino Fix. So you must just check who you're talking to, my brother, a bit. But send through the information that I can have a look at it. I even plan to start doing a physical hunt. The FCA, exactly, my brother. Go there. I don't know what you're saying. Lincoln, did you see that Ricardo Souness did? He even gave up because it's too many accounts using. Yes. And that is what I said. So I saw the story of Ricardo Souness, right? And I have said long time ago, I have made a video, right? I have made a video and I said that these guys, Ricardo, all of these guys, Nasdaq, Ninja, they have to create public awareness to inform the public about people using their accounts to scam people. There's a guy who's using Nasdaq Ninja's profile, who is selling Nasdaq signals under Nasdaq Ninja's name. And I have made a video about that. And Nasdaq Ninja has done absolutely nothing about it. You understand what I'm saying? That is what I'm saying. I'm telling you that these guys, they have to spread awareness. There is celebrities on TikTok. You see, the thing is, people are letting this, and I'm not talking about forex traders in particular. The problem that we are facing with in the creators community, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube or wherever the case is, right? People are fascinated with nonsense. If you look around you, right, all of the things that are going viral, it is all yes, I don't even want to talk about these things. But I'm always reminded when I think about the whole podcast situation, about what those guys said on the podcast, right? Those things, and then there was a whole fight between people, and then it was a whole thing, and then that ended up at some high people, right? It ended up at some very crazy people. The government got involved and all that. So why can't we? Why isn't crime, actual crime? Why is people not making videos on TikTok about scamming awareness? tell people that scamming is the thing and that the government should do something about it, or Kate and McKenzie, you know, take them to the police or something. These things are not trending. Yeah, in South Africa, the only things that are trending is funny how life is. I used to be the one always so that I eat. And then this thing that they are doing now also. All a kak. All unnecessary, unneeded kak that is trending. That is why me and TikTok, we're not friends. I will sit there, I will see something, but there is not much awareness created around scams like there is around unnecessary nonsense in this country. People will, whew, yeah, everything is a joke here in this country. I don't know anymore. SpongeBob, my brother, send me the information. Let me deal with that brother again. My bro, just a lot in terms of taking on people using his name, but the community and authorities don't do enough. Yeah, that is what I've also said. But the only thing that these guys can do is you must just warn people. You can't do anything. There is no, there is a law in place for this. Like, you can't pick up the phone and say, here's a scammer, send some help. Nothing like that. Yes, my brother. To be honest, I don't mind signal groups if they are profitable, but some people are stupid. They'll join signals that blow their accounts and still want to pay more for mentorship. Yeah. So the thing is, I have always said that, right? I am very much of the opinion that you can have a signal group, right? As long as people are not losing money. And I'll tell you why. Remember that people who join signal groups where they are profitable and they're making money, they are not going to tell you, expose this guy because he's a scammer, right? So the FCA will never find out about people like that. That I can tell you confidently. It's always the signal groups who are not doing well that lands on that goes out in the open. The minute people get scammed in a signal group, or the signal doesn't perform to the level that they were promised it was going to, all of a sudden it's a scam. All of a sudden you want to expose this guy, but you were there and you paid for it. You know that this guy, he doesn't have a license, he's not regulated, authorized. You knew it. You still paid. And then as soon as you got scammed, now you want to say, oh, but he's a scammer. You knew he was a scammer. You were just hoping that he was going to change your life. And then you realize, okay, but he didn't change my life. And now you go back to saying that, oh, but he's also a scammer. We have to get out of that mindset. And I believe that people who provide very good signals, you won't see them very easily out in the open, or a video about them is being made. You understand? Those people, I think there's some good people who are providing some very good services that you will never hear about, because people are not going to scam. Go check the reviews. 50,000 and scam. Plain. My uncle got scammed of 900k and reported. Exactly, my brother. That is exactly what happened. These scammers are moving mental. Yeah, these guys know exactly how to scam you, and they we are trying to. You must understand, I do not have the authority to stop a scammer. I can't stop a scammer. I can't look at point at a scammer and say, you have to stop scamming. I'm giving you these documents to prove that you must stop scamming. I don't have the authority. I can't tell. I can only make a video and say, guys, don't go there. He's gonna scam you. But I do not have the authority to tell him that he must stop. I don't have the power invested. It is nothing. I do not have the power to say you must stop. So I can only tell you, Uh, who pay for the signals they've installed? Exactly, it's always the same thing. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Yeah, that's always the case, you know. Maybe tomorrow's gonna go better. Rolio Jack, DJ codes 15,000 scam. Go check the reviews. Where's the reviews? Where do I find the reviews that you are talking about? Because the one thing I would like to do is I would like to see what you're talking about, because why? The reason why I say so is because I don't like to take information and make a video. I want to see the information. I want to verify the information, and I want to make sure that this is real information. You understand? Because I'm not a YouTube posting happy kind of guy. I would rather sit with information and investigate it for an entire day than to just take whatever somebody gives me and put it on YouTube, and then people come to me later and say, my brother, that is not the truth, it's not right. That is why investigation is important, and investigations for videos starts right after the video is published, then the new video starts. So tell me where I can find this information, my brother. Yes, Mpo. Justin saying a serious change is needed in South Africa in all departments. 100% correct, guys. We need, if you know, the crime in South Africa is also very bad, but we truly need a department. And again, maybe there is a department that was created that we just don't know about because nobody told us about it, or we can't see it. We can't see it in work. It's not a work in progress. You understand? So, you know, so we just go, I don't know. I don't know. Look, if anybody will still believe in DJ codes, my brother, don't swear, man. No, calm down, my brother. Let's not swear, you know. Let's just have nice conversations. I will start a physical hunt to catch them. Yeah, no, they're easy to, you know, you can find them very easily. Molly, word, the message needs to be put out there. Justin is saying, guys, for long as people post their so-called fancy lifestyle run, if you really love money, don't have anything to prove. Exactly, 100%. Some people must have their... if I may ask, are you traders who have made it big without... if I may ask, who are the traders who have made it big without scamming? So the thing is like this, right? Every country, and this is factual information based on research that I can prove to you. Every country, they have this threshold, or they've got this group of people that sits right at the top of the chart. South Africa, Jason Noah, Ref Wayne, just to give you some names, DJ Coates, they are the guys who sit right there at the top. If you go to Nigeria, you'll find people like Jeffrey Benson, you find people like Habi Forex. They are there. You go to Kenya, maybe you'll find Prince there, and you'll find some other guys. But you ask yourself, where is the people who has gained from the success or the stuff that they are portraying that you can achieve through what it is that they offer? To give you an example, Losiba Motupi, he wrote a book, right, that is selling on Amazon, and there's one review for it. He wrote a book called Road to 1 million. He wrote a book, Road to 1 million. He hasn't made $1 million off that book yet. Then he started a course called the $1 million strategy, something like that. Nobody's made $1 million, or even himself he did. Bandile had a function for a broker where he was going to take all of these people. They had to deposit 1,000 rand, and they were all going to make 100,000 in that boot camp. Guess how many people made 100,000 in that boot camp? 0. right? DJ Coates has got a signal group where he's making people believe that you can flip a 5 rand into 75,000. How many people has achieved that success? I can tell you, zero. You go through the list of these people who sit at the top of the food chain, right? Your Hobby Forex, your Ref Wayne, and Ref Wayne was also involved with the prop firm that was created by Hobby Forex and the other guy, right? But you learn a very valuable lesson out of all of these things that are happening is that the only people who is making all of this money are those guys. And these guys are respected because of that. So you can't come and say something about them because then people call you a hater and they say that you are hating. That is why every time you make a video about DJ Coates, people will ask you, so where's your Bentley? Where's your Ferrari? You cannot get through to these guys. Because why? I'm telling you guys today, I can live that same life that they do tomorrow if I wanted to. Easy. I can live that same life tomorrow if I wanted to. Because you know why? I can open up a signal group tomorrow. I can charge 1,000 rand for that signal group. I can get 1,000 people, 2,000 people maybe to sign up. I'll make 100, 200,000 rand tomorrow, and I can live it. Yeah. And I can live that life also. Easy. It's easier to convince people how to make money than it is for you to actually make money yourself. It's easy. It's easy to make people believe they can make money than it is for you to make money in the markets, because it's not easy to trade, and we know that. If you ever heard from anyone, we really appreciate you, Rolio. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. The 2Js, what about them? Those who still believe in those being exposed, the content believing on that self-favor, just learn exactly your dearest. The 2Gs, although I see guys have been bonang, I can't even see because a lot of flack lately. Some folks coming accusing him of. Hello family, marketer Sam. I told you 90k is 1,000. I'd be sad. Forex is one of the easiest ways to make Forex, but it's being misused by people. Yeah, I always tell people that Forex in itself is not a scam, but the people is the people who is there are people who are using it as an opportunity, and I'm not going to explain to you guys how they use it as an opportunity. I think that you guys probably know exactly how these guys operate by now. Yeah, you know how these guys operate by now. I don't know how that fell out, but in any case, but you guys obviously know how these guys operate by now. Forex is not a get rich quick scheme. They are using people to get rich quick, and that is the truth. That is the whole truth and nothing but the truth in the court of law. So that is all we can say about that. So I can tell you guys that I've done enough content on a lot of people. I've done enough investigations on a lot of people in the Forex industry, whether it's brokers, whether it's salespeople. The outcome will always remain the same. It will always look the same. The people have gone with the wind. May more. I don't even say trades. Who is making Forex don't need to make noise. That's true. Most people see blues, so government is so focused on the wrong things. No, that's true. That is so true. Rolio, it is really that cold. No. It is not cold. It's not cold. But this floor is very cold. This floor, I'm sitting on the first floor. You see, I'm sitting on the first floor. It's actually a flex to me to say I'm sitting on the first floor, because then you think, how many floors does this house actually have? You see, I'm sitting on the first floor in my house, so I'm just joking, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm getting blind here. Exactly, true. Yo, dollar, yo. Oh, sorry, no problem. You can look at BGM. A whole people got scammed. Who's BGM, my brother? Ashton Damos was flaming Jason last month. Yeah, it's also drama there. Evening, Raul. I hope all is well. Thanks for the account. I'm up 1%. Thanks for everything you do in the industry. Much love. No problem. You're all welcome. This guy is cool. He has an Apple Watch. This guy is cool. Yeah, I'm normally playing games at this hour. Madness. There's a lot of messaging going. Why is Australia? And that's starting on business. 100%. Um, Public awareness needs to be the priority of this trading game. 100%. Can you make people aware, but can't force them to accept the reality? That's true. And then just the final point I want to make is that we are living in a society, right, where people, they don't protect what is right anymore. They protect who they like. You understand? People don't protect what is right anymore. They protect what they like. So to give an example, right? Um, so to give an example, let's say, and this is just an example, let's say somebody like a well-known public figure does something that is against the law, right? In reality, what they're doing is wrong. No, it is wrong, it's against the law, but people will still defend the person because they like him. So they are not concerned about what is right and what is wrong. They will defend the person because they like the person. You understand what I'm saying? In the Forex space, it works the same way. If you make a video, look at the video I made about Hobby Forex, where he scammed all these people, got scammed. And the question is, what he did, was it wrong or was it right? And the simple answer is it was wrong, because a lot of people negatively got impacted by it. But the comment section, was filled with people who like him. And they were there as if they wanted to do this to me if I was in front of them. Because they don't care about what's right and what's wrong. They care, they protect who they like. If they like you, people will protect you no matter what. If you are a child in your mother's house, you would know this. No matter what you do, your mother will always protect you. Always. Because she loves you. You understand? And this is what you see in society today. Everywhere you go. That is why I'm not involving myself into politics. I don't involve myself with trends on TikTok that people jump on and all of these things. I focus myself on what's happening within the content that I cover, and I write around these things. We write scripts around these things, and we bring it to the people, and we say, look here. That is why you will never hear me make a video about, yo guys, did you see? Did you guys see what happened? I think they must be held accountable for what they were doing. Did you guys hear what those people say? That I don't give two fucks about what people do, and you know I'm just trying to solve a problem. And it's not easy. I tell you today, getting paid 3,000, 4,000 and on YouTube for so much stress. Is that a lang? It's not easy, guys. It's not easy being a creator. Salute, my brother. Salute. Rolly, how do you feel about Pip Nation Signals? Been a long time you talked about them. Yeah, so all of those signal groups that I used to be in back in the days, right? I'm actually out of all of those guys. I'm out of all of those signal groups. Yo, there was one time when I was subscribed to 300 to 400 signal groups. Yo, and every time before NFP or before a major news event, you'll get an influx of guys. I see a buy, I see a sell, I see a buy and a sell. It looks like a buy. I think it's gonna sell. Don't buy, guys, sell. Don't sell, guys, buy. And you sit there and you tell yourself, yo, yo. You know, at every news event, there is at least millions and millions of people out there trying to flip an account by predicting what they think the news are going to do at that time. You think you're alone there with your 100 Rand deposited into your account. There's a guy out there who told his girlfriend, tonight I'm going to make us 1,000 Rand from this 500. And people traded just like that. And you ask yourself, why would you do that? Why would you want to do something like that? It is crazy. It's crazy that the mentality of people that steps into the market, every day a new trader gets born. Every day a new guy steps into the market. Easy. You know, he steps into the market and he goes, I want to learn how to trade. And they go down that same rabbit hole that people who has come out to tell that story has gone through. Crazy. It's a crazy world. Pure gambling, don't trade news. That's good, my brother. A lot of times spreads will wipe you before you. Exactly. Do you see how those spreads swell before a news event? Yeah. You know, back in the days when, we used to trade JP Markets. Back in the day, JP Markets used to be the broker in South Africa. It was that broker. You should trade news events on JP Markets. And JP Markets would do this. Before the news come out, then that market move like this. Yeah. Just so. And you think to yourself, yo, is my 100 Rand actually going to last here? I can tell you a lot of things about brokers. Yeah, brokers, prop firms also. It's easier to learn the skills, but the fundamentals might be there as well. So I'll tell you what, right? So to understand technical analysis, you basically need to understand price action and the structure in the market. And the structure in the market is created through price action. There's not much that you can educate somebody. There is not much that you can educate somebody on technical analysis apart from the structure and price action. The rest of the things will come, like maybe an indicator or a trend line or a Fibonacci. But looking at the actual price in the market simply relies on price action, right? Support, resistance, and that's it. Now, when it comes to now you can call it all types of things, because I know there's some SMC traders that's gonna say, but my brother, there's a fair value gap, and there's a mitigating and a fatigating and a satigating and a retigating, and then there's a, and then I see and you can get Clint Fester here who's going to tell you about the gravestone doji and the doji and I understand all shapes and sizes, but at the end of the day, the core fundamental, the core for technical analysis, it's price. It's price. You look at the price in the market, and you focus on price action. I believe that a person who trades price action at key levels in the market has got a higher chance of making money than somebody who's going to tell you about a strategy that needs you to check all of these things first. Now when it comes to fundamental information, fundamental data isn't that difficult to understand. You just need to understand how to interpret the data and what the data means when it comes out. That doesn't mean it's a positive move, doesn't mean it's a negative move, right? And once you've understood what the outcome is, then you can use that information in with price action, and you can look for a short-term entry in the market. But some people don't do that. You understand? I tell you what, right? I tell you what. No matter how many courses you do or can do, I've done a lot of courses. I've done Festex, Lollipop Strategy. I've done the FX Goats. Like I've done that course 1, course 2, course 3. I've done FX LXGs, set and forget. I've done every course that you can possibly think about. And the one thing that it always brings you back to is the structure in the market. It's so nice, because no matter what they call it, every entry is placed around either at support level or it's placed at a resistance level. Nobody places trades in the middle of nowhere. It's not like you're just there's no structure. I'm gonna place every trade. Look at any trade that was placed by a signal provider. I can show you a trade of Jeffrey Benson on the Bitcoin that he purchased today. It was placed at a previous structural level in the market. There's nothing special about what they're doing. It's all placed around these levels. Every trade is placed around structure in the market. And if you look at the market, you'll see the market tend to bounce off these structural levels, and it just keeps bouncing off this structure. Nobody's going to say, guys, let's buy in the middle of nowhere. No. When you buy at the previous structures in the market, previous levels in the market, you just tend to have a higher possibility or a higher probability in them. Anyways, you can have a cross here. What's your Instagram account? I don't see. It's Rolio Jack. It's Rolio Jack, my brother. That is what it is. It is Rolio Jack. It's Rolio Jack. You will see it there. You will see it there. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, you will see it there. I will check your message when I'm done here. I saw the video of breakdown and I have been learning great way of interpreting the news. Thank you, sir. Rolly Jack, what's your Instagram? Where's my turtle? So yeah, Forex strategies have gotten some of the funniest names over the last couple of years. Ref Wayne was one of the main ones with news events. He say, bye guys. I'm telling you it's a bye, and then over. Yeah, guys, the reality with people who tell you they know which way the news is gonna go, or which way they believe. When people say, I knew it was gonna go this way, you have to ask yourself a question. Do you know what it takes for somebody to know what the outcome of a certain news event is going to be? You have to be an insider, because you would get insider information to say that. Other than that, it's just a guessing game. You cannot tell me you knew. How do you know? No, I just knew. Huh? That's not even an answer. But okay. I have to call a day here. Gotta sleep. The market, no problem, my brother. You have yourself a beautiful day. Yo, there's a lot of market approach, and every good is trying to prove themselves. Yes, you know, the FX Goats had a final attempt at selling a course. And one of the things that they were selling in the course was they called it psych. Psych. It was just called advanced psych. So you as a person, right, as a newbie trader who's been through everything, you sit there and you say, psych? What is psych? Psych must be this new thing. And you realize it's actually trading psychology. You know, so they give these things weird names, and you realize that there's nothing specific. There's, yeah, guys, you know what? I don't know how to tell you this. It's actually very sad that most of you are still paying for stuff that you see. There's this boxes that you need to tick. You guys know, you know, I always say when I was in my prime, you know, way back, a couple of years ago, you know, when I was in my prime, you know, when I was really into the markets, like I was into the markets, like deep into the markets. You know, that time used to sell signals also. I used to sell signals. I made a video about that way before the FSCA came. You know, also in my prime back in the days where I would just, you used to look at candlesticks, you know, here, you would just look at them and go, this is a buy. That's a sell. I'm telling you that's a buy. That is how I used to operate, my brother. I was so good at reading structure in the market. You would just look at a chart and go, just watch what's going to happen now. I see that. I see this. I promise you today, I did not believe in losing in my days of signals. I have not believed in losing. I couldn't accept defeat in the market. I didn't like to. If I lost the trade, guys, then I don't want to trade anymore. That is how I was. I believe that I cannot lose anything. I'm not allowed to lose anything. I'm not here to lose. I couldn't accept failure in the market. Because if I lose, I just want to die. I'm done. This market is like that. Any case, market structure and point of interest, 100%. Please investigate them. I have contact details of them. Please send it through. Sarai, how's it? Rolio for president. I want to see prime Rolio trading. Yo, bro. No, now I'm doing a lot of things. Now I am more occupied now than what I was before. So back in the days, I used to work. I worked a full-time job, right? So I used to work and trade. But now, you guys will never believe me, you know. But to make one, you know, and I'm gonna close off on this, right? Because like, you know, seem like whenever I bring my hand up and then this thing. So to make one YouTube video, just one, and you see these videos, they come out every day. To make one YouTube video, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to make a single YouTube video. To give you guys a quick rundown of how these videos are created, right? So there's two ways that these videos get created before it gets to you guys, before it gets to YouTube. So the one way is that somebody will send an email and say that here's information, this guy had scammed me, can you please make a video? That's the easy way. That is the easy way. You can drop me a message on Instagram, or you can drop me a email. My email is on my YouTube channel. So the easy way is people send through the information and we make a video, and that video, you know, we get the information, we investigate the information, we make sure that everything is legit, it checks out. Sometimes we also contact the same people that they want to expose to make sure that it is actually a scammer. And then if it's all checks out, I keep saying we, but it's only me. And then I prepare the video. I will then contact my thumbnail guy who's from India, and I'll give him an idea of what I would like the thumbnail to look like based on what I visualize in my image in my head of what I think it should look like, what I see this thumbnail should look like, what I want it to look like in my head. Then I give him the idea. Then he starts with the thumbnail. And then I will gather the information and I will read through it over and over again, maybe so 3-4 times. I'll read over it. Then once I get an idea, I'll make some notes and I'll put it on a second screen. I've got 3 screens where I sit, right? When you see me, there's 3 different screens in front of me. The one is where I check that I'm always recording sometimes. Then the other one is where I can see what I need to read. And then I have my notes on the left. Always look there. Okay, then just to make sure I stay in sync with what I want to say. When the video recording is done, the video gets cut, right? It gets cut, it gets edited, it gets cut. And I do it myself because, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy editing the video because, I know some of these videos look like movies with the sound and everything, but okay. And then I edit the video. Once the video is done, cut, and then you add some sound and sound effects where it's needed. You add some background sound and you edit everything. When that's done, then you upload. Then you first change the title of the video, then you upload it to YouTube. No, you first watch the video to make sure that everything is fine. If everything's fine, upload it to YouTube. Once it's on YouTube, then you play the video to hear what it would sound like if somebody else watched it. If the music is too loud, if the music is too soft, is the sound effects too loud, is the sound effects too low, and then, you have to check the sound volumes on the TV also to get an idea of what it would sound like if people like yourself watch it on your phone, if it's going to be too loud, if it's going to be too soft. And then once that's done, then when I get the thumbnail, I will add the thumbnail, I'll optimize the tags and the title. We'll always do a research on the title for the video, make sure the title fits the thumbnail, and then you get the final piece of the video. Then it's already 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and then from the time that video gets uploaded, I start investigating the video I'm gonna do tomorrow already, because most of the scripts that I prepare it while I'm busy working out, and most of the editing is already planned while I'm busy working out. So as I'm working out in the morning, I'm already thinking about how I want the video to look, what I would like in the video, how I would like to, what I want to say in the video, how am I going to start the intro for this video, how can I, so all of these things, they are planned. You sleep and you go, that is why, it takes more time to create content than it does to, like, my life, because I also work out and that takes a lot of my time, and then obviously planning of the content, because the one thing I do not want to do is to bring the same content to the people. I always try to be diverse, or try to bring different topics to you guys, so that you don't come here tomorrow and say, oh, is it again DJ Coach? Oh, is it again this guy? Oh, is it again this guy? So, doing research on a topic is very important. Otherwise, you're just gonna bring nonsense to the people. You're just gonna bring another video. You see that 2 videos I made of President Trump, and then the next day we did that Gao unalived him because of Trump. You understand? So that was also with I keep saying we've, but I've started with the investigation on that video the entire weekend because that happened on the 11th of October already. So I've been doing some research on getting the information over the weekend so I can prepare the video on Monday. And that is what you guys saw yesterday. So you see, one thing I have learned, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this because why I see the time is ticking there in the corner. But the one thing I've learned in life is that you always have to grow as you go, right? So I look at my channel when it started and the way the content looked. Uh, and the way the content looked back then, and the way it is now. And there's been a massive improvement from where it was to where it is today. And that's what life is about. Life is about improving as you go. What happened to the Instagram competition? My brother, I don't know what you're talking about, really, because if you are asking me about the competition that clearly states that the winners will be selected at the end of October, then I don't know what you're talking about, really. You must tell me the competition about this and about that. Don't come here with half sentences, my brother. Do you know Child Fanatics? I don't know him. So that's kind of how it is. You have to continue to improve on what you do, and that is why I watch a lot of videos on video editing and to improve the way I visually trying to bring the videos or the content across to the audience, because it's important that you keep improving yourself, so that you can deliver a better experience to people who come here and click the videos and go, wow, that was actually cool, or wow, that was actually cuck, or wow, and actually and that is why I don't generally look at the amount of views that the videos get, but what I do see is the feedback that people will say, because why? As a creator, you have to test and try new things over time. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck in that cycle of bringing very bad content that looks very washed out and pretty much the same to the people. And like I said, as a content creator, you are like a comedian, and you have to be able to tell new jokes every day. Otherwise, people are gonna say, "Nah, I remember we already heard that one before. You are getting boring now." Yeah. Any case, guys, that is it from my side. I've been here for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna go sleep now. I have to be up again at 5 tomorrow morning. Oh, whatever your content, blessing the community. Thank you, sir. Why don't you talk about real traders like FX Father, and because it's for a very simple reason. The thing is that it's nothing to talk about people. I know people. I know people. I know real traders. Yes, I do. I know people. I know real traders who's got signal groups. But if I have to talk about them, I have to report them to the FSCA also. You understand? So I do not bother with people, because why? I cannot talk about people who provide services without a license in order to do so. Do you understand? That is not what I do. It's not my job to focus on people who can trade and who provides nice services to the public. You shouldn't even be providing these services in the first place. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anybody who is a profitable trader wouldn't be know of. People shouldn't even know about who's this guy, FX Father. Like, why would you even name yourself FX Father and 714 Method for Messiah? You understand? So these guys should just change back to their own ID book names, and if they're as good as you say they are, then they should go trade. Let them just trade. I don't have to talk about them. Let them go trade. It is not my job to talk about them. We're here to solve a problem. You understand? We're here to solve the problem of creating awareness for scammers, for people to learn about scammers. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about these guys, and the people's gonna say I paid them a cup. I look for the mensa, you know. So I would rather not do it, because why? Then we have to hold these people accountable. Guys, I'm gonna love and leave you guys. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for ears.